Well, I'm here again. Now then, listen here. I don't know what to say. Oh, something knows what to say. Executions resume. I think it should be execution resume. Executions resume. Execution. Because he's one person and he killed four men. And he's not well, he is a serial killer because he killed more than, what is it, two people. But he knew them. They were family, you know what I mean? And he didn't do it out of, I don't know what, who knows what he did or why he did it. Well, we know what he did. We don't know why he did it. But he's he's got schizophrenia. So they're saying he shouldn't be executed. I mean, I don't bloody know here. I don't know. What do you think? Seriously. Hey, I don't usually do this. Bloody subscribe if you like watching me, and bloody put a comment in the section below. Because I don't know. What do you think about the death penalty? I do not know. If it was one of your friends, family, or, next of kin, or anybody like that, you'd say yes. Oh goodness, I'm going to swear then, but I'm not going to say things nasty because I'm trying to be nice and clean these days. Well, as of this morning. But I've always said yes, but you've got to think of the wider community. Well, not the wider community, the wider country, if you like, in America or Britain or wherever. Is that right to take another person's life? And you know what I mean? I don't know. If he'd killed my bloody somebody a little close to me, I'd say, yeah, chop his bloody head off. But that's not really the right way of judging it. But anyway, this bloody chap here, I don't know. What's he been doing? Where are we in? Indiana, in the USA. Obviously, in the USA. They've not, I would say killed, that's a horrible word, isn't it? Executed anybody for 15 years, and they're bringing it back. Or not bringing it back, it's never gone, I suppose, but they're doing it again, let's say. And I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's horrible, isn't it, to think you're taking somebody's life, but this bloke took four other folks' lives, so I don't know. What do you say? I don't know. We've had this chap in bloody Britain. He beat and battered a 10-year-old little girl. Oh, Lord have mercy. I would do such a thing. I mean, I'm not saying words, I'm not saying things that'll get me blocked and banned and have me bottom smacked off eBay and YouTube and all the bloody rest of it. But he might, you know what I mean? He might be more, you know what I mean? Goodness gracious me.
Corcoran of Fort Wayne is scheduled to be
executed. Here we go. Listen on here now. Listen on.
Corcoran was found guilty of murdering four people, including his brother, in 1999. Fox 59's Kit Hanley has more from advocates and lawmakers who hope Governor Holcomb will stop the death sentence.
Oh, here we go.
Anna Scott, good morning. That's
Ooh,
right.
Look at them trousers.
Execution will mark the first in Indiana since 2009. However, lawmakers and advocates aren't letting it happen without putting up a fight. Deputy Public Defender Joanna
What
Green
the hell is happening here?
Several Indiana death row inmates, including
execution to resume after
conviction and sentencing of her client violates his constitutional rights, and that his sisters, both victims in the case.
Right, now I'm going to pause it and have a bloody rant here. They'll say, what about my people who were the victims who were executed and not executed? I'm juxtaposing words. What about the victims of this man killed? What about their rights? I don't know. I really don't know. And I often say that, but I don't know. Joseph Corcoran to be executed early on Wednesday morning. Oh my Lord, I don't know what that time is in Britain, but goodness gracious, I don't know.
To be put to death.
Joe's case has never been fully examined because he waived state post-conviction. So it just, I think it is an injustice to execute him.
And while we have yet to hear back from Governor Holcomb, Lieutenant Governor-elect Micah Beckwith says he doesn't anticipate the death penalty.
Goodness gracious, what bloody happened? I'm going to pause it. Anyway, I was looking at the bloody history. It says he's a 49-year-old bloke and he's had auditory hallucinations and delusions, falsely believing prison guards have been torturing him using sound waves. Oh my lord! I mean, is that, you know what I mean? Is he just saying that? I don't know. I'm sick of saying that, and you must be sick of it. I'm going to rewind it because
Deputy Public Defender Joanna
Oh,
Green
my
has
Lord, what's
represented
happened here?
several Indiana death.
Let's go
His
back
case has
again.
never been fully examined.
Here we go. I'm sorry to
because
play
he waived
that again.
State post conviction.
But
so
I don't know.
it just, I think it is an injustice to execute him.
And while we have yet to hear back from Governor Holcomb, Lieutenant Governor-elect Micah Beckwith says he doesn't anticipate the death penalty being repealed. He believes it should only be used in the most extreme of cases.
Justly, but it needs to be done with the utmost reverence and respect.
No, the bloody sound's
because-
gone again. Goodness gracious me. Joseph, I mean, I don't know. It's disgusting, isn't it, really? Disgusting. You know, and I'm not being facetious or anything like that. I'm ready for my bloody dinner. I tell you, I'm ready for my tea. Or we might call it dinner. Oh, but, I don't know. Killing people, I don't know. You know, if it were my, you know, any relation of mine, I'd say, yeah, bloody chop his bloody head off and make him suffer. But that, you know, you've got to look at it a bit wider than that. I don't know. Well, I'm not saying you have. I don't know. I think we have to.
If it's not, then it gets abused and people are unjustly then put to death, and we don't ever want that to happen. And so it's not
I've got to go.
One case shouldn't be the crux that throws
I've got to go. I've got to go. Seriously now, I'm going to pause it. I've got to go. I don't know. Oh, crikey. Hold on. I'm going to hold on a minute.
And last week,
What the hell is the clock doing? That's not helping me.
The state wrote to the governor's office calling on him to stop all executions.
All right, I'm going. I don't know what to say. You make your own judgment. Ta-ta for now. I don't know. Bye. Oh, Christ, I've got to go quick. Oh, Christ.